Hi Styles, this is Alan Cockrell with ABC, former hitting coach of the Colorado Rockies and the Seattle Mariners. We'll take a look at your video here. Styles, one of the first things that I always look for is just to make sure that we're under balance. For me, the balance is keeping the knees inside the feet and the head stays inside the knees. So you can see you're in a good setup position. You're nice and square. Your hips are square. You got good bend in both knees, and they're both inside your feet. So, I mean, we're in a real good position right there in setup. Okay, we're going to take this into the load phase. And the load phase is getting the weight to the inside part of this back leg and feeling that, okay? Feeling all of that weight setting in on the inside part of this back thigh, okay? We're going to run it forward, okay? Now, when we get to the loaded position, I'm sure you've heard your coach said get your foot down. This toe will land first, but it's not until this back heel lands and plants into the ground are we fully loaded. Okay, when that hits, we are now in a good loaded, solid position. Now what I look for is I want to make sure that these hips are staying square right here, which your hips are in a great position. You have good equal bend in both knees. We can see that you do. And then one of the biggest things is just making sure that this stride foot right here does not open up more than 45 degrees. You're at 38 degrees. It's absolutely picture perfect. You've got a nice little relaxed front arm right here. You got a good angle with your bat. Your hands are sitting at a good position above the top of the strike zone. Everything is in a very perfect position. Okay, now we're going to actually start the swing process. The swing process, we've got a couple things going on here. We get drive and direction from our lower half. Okay, so all that weight that you had gathered into there, we are now going to transfer that weight, okay, with our back knee. We're going to drive it and transfer that weight and shift that weight into the inside of this front leg. Okay, as that is shifting the weight forward with the back knee, this back elbow will drop into a slot right there off your rib cage. Okay, so we'll get shoulder, elbow, and hip will all get in alignment. That's called the connection, right? I'm going to drive towards the direction of the pitch with my lower half. I'm going to let this elbow drop down into this slot. I'm going to get that connection, and then the next move that we see will be that the hands will start to work in front of your body. All right, and they do. Okay, we want to get our hands working in front of the center of gravity, okay, which is our belt buckle, and we want to take our hands in front of our body out to the contact position. All right, once we get to contact, we're looking for a good strong palm up, palm down. We're looking for head knives, looking right down the barrel of the bat at contact, which yours are. Styles, it's important for you to know as soon as my head knives come up out of the hitting zone, my swing is done, because the barrel of my bat will follow the direction of my head knives. So if I can keep my head knives looking down the barrel of the bat to contact and at least one count past contact, I will now be in a position to get a good full extended finish through the swing. Okay, I'll maximize my bat speed, I'll maximize the power and the extension through the ball simply because I keep my head knives down there for one count past contact. All right, we're going to take a look at this. Now here's where I start to see a little bit of breakdown. Up to this point, we're getting good transfer of weight with your back knee into that front thigh right there. That's a good transfer of weight. Okay, we've gotten the connection. Now the hands are starting to work forward to contact. We're starting to get a little bit of a turn right here with our backside. Our shoelaces are starting to almost face the pitcher. Okay, now once we get to contact, we get through contact, we get just a little bit of a recoil. Okay, and see how we don't finish getting our backside all the way through the baseball. We kind of fall back on this heel right here. That's what we call a recoil. That recoil will not allow us to get extension to contact. Okay, let's run it back to contact. My fault. Okay, that's just past contact. Now, the next frame, I should see the barrel of your bat facing right at the pitcher. If this backside continues to release and get a good full turn through the baseball, then I'm going to see the barrel of your bat. It's going to extend there. Let me go back. It's going to extend there, and I'm going to get a nice, full, long finish with the barrel of my bat. This would be kind of the arc of my barrel if I were to get a good full turn and get my shoelaces straight up and down right here. Okay? We'll run it forward. See how we kind of fall back on our heel a little bit? Now watch the extension of the bat. This is what we want over here, and we're kind of getting this extension, that extension, that extension. And that just costs us power. You do so many good things, Styles, in your swing up to that point that if I can just continue to get my backside and get it fully through and released fully through to where my shoelaces are straight up and down right here facing the pitcher, that allows me to just get more extension and more drive through the baseball. Okay? What I would suggest that we do is we do a little throw the bat drill. Okay? We're going to get to the loaded position. We're going to put a tee right here on the outer third of the plate, right out here. We're going to put the tee out there. Okay? And I'm going to set it even with my stride foot. I'm going to put the ball right on top of this tee, maybe thigh high. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to feel my extension in my backside to where when I finish my swing, when we get to this position right here, okay, I want to feel like if I threw my bat and I hit this ball, if I threw my bat would fly out through right center field. That's what I want to feel. If I get the release of the bat and my backside going through contact and extending through contact, and I feel like if I let go of my bat and threw my bat, it's flying into right center, there's no way I could recoil and this heel right here could come back down on the ground. See that? That just takes away from our extension. Okay, you do, like I said, you do many things right in your swing. We just need to finish your swing. And the finish is getting that backside released all the way through so your shoelaces are straight up and down. Okay? All right, bud, that's a drill I think will help you. Again, you got to do a lot of things right as a hitter. And I'd just like to see you just not leave anything in the bag as far as power goes, and just because we don't finish our swing. So I think this drill will help you, and I want to wish you luck, and thanks for coming to our camp, kiddo.